Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Will and welcome to my channel where I discuss all things credit card rewards as well as a little bit of personal finance. So if that's something that you're interested in, be sure to smash that little red subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. And in one of my last videos, someone was asking me some questions in regards to the Chase rules. So I wanted to just go and do a video just to highlight the major rules when it comes to Chase. And it actually rules are strictly for Chase, but they also impact how you navigate this credit card reward game. So first rule is the 524 rule. Now, if you have been on the internet and kind of doing a little bit of research, you probably have seen this come up a lot. The 524 rule states, it's not even an official rule, so I can't even state. It's an unofficial rule. It's not written anywhere on their website. It's just based on crowdsourcing information. But the 524 rule is if you have opened 5 personal credit accounts within 24-month period, well, Chase is not going to accept any more applications from you for one of their cards, even their co-branded cards. So what's included with these 5 cards? All Chase's cards, even the co-branded cards, and all personal credit cards and charge cards from other companies. So Amex Gold, all those cards, Citi, Barclays, even store branded credit cards are wrapped up into this. So pretty much Chase just pulls your credit report. They see if you have opened any new lines of credit, and if you have, those are counted against you. All right, so business cards are a little bit different. Business cards, when you open a business card, you do have to provide your social security number because they do look at your personal credit history, because at the end of the day, you're responsible for that card. But once they approve your application and you have the card, well, the activity on that card isn't reported to your personal credit history, credit report. Pretty much like your line of credit, your payment history, how long you've had the account open, none of that shows up on your personal credit report and doesn't impact your personal credit score. So that's both a good thing and a bad thing in that sense. So you can't really build your credit with a business credit card, but it doesn't hurt you either. Now, that's a good thing also for the 524 rule. So if you think about it that way, since it's not showing up on your personal credit report, then a lot that says that, you can essentially have that card and not count against you. So say you have 4 personal cards and then 1 business card open within a 24-month period. Well, you'll be able to apply for a 6th card because that business card is not impacting you in any way. So that's kind of the beauty of business cards in general. You can get the business card. It kind of extends that 524 a little bit for you. It just gives you a lot of value. The Chase Inc. business cards are great. I mean, 3 cards, you can get 180,000 sign-up point bonuses as of this video. And, they also have pretty good spend categories. So that's the reason why I always recommend business cards. I've done a video on the business cards, and I'll link it somewhere up here for you to check it out. They're really easy to get, guys, so you shouldn't be intimidated by it. So now what did I want to, so now I wanted to say something about authorized users. And authorized users, if you are an authorized user on someone's account, that does count towards your 524. Now, you can get that removed as an authorized user. So the person whose account that you're on would have to call the credit card company and tell them, hey, cancel this card, remove this person as an authorized user. And then you would have to call each of the credit agencies, all 3 of them, and tell them, hey, remove this from my credit report because I'm no longer an authorized user. And once all that is done, you can apply and it will drop off as a 524, so you should be okay. It's a little work, but it is doable as an authorized user. So just keep that in mind. And that covers everything for 524. If you have any comments or questions, just leave it down below. But let's go ahead and jump into the next topic, and that is sign-up point bonuses. So the sign-up point bonuses. So we're gonna chop this up into little pieces. So let's start with the Sapphire cards first. So those cards have gone through a few different changes over the past couple years. The first change was one where they limited the amount of Sapphire cards you can actually have. So you could either have the reserve card or the preferred card. You can't have both. And then they made another change at the end of 2018 where you can only get the sign-up point bonus every 48 months. It used to be 24 months, but they extended that by 2 years. So it's a pretty big deal. So essentially, if you get the sign-up point bonus, say today, you would have to wait 48 months before being eligible for the sign-up point bonus again. Now, that's not necessarily terrible because, I mean, if you compare it to like Amex, where you had to wait, well, it's a once in a lifetime sign-up point bonus. So if you think about it that way, it's not terrible. So we should be grateful, I guess. But yeah, 48 months, you know, it's kind of a bummer. They were probably just taking on, it's probably just too much cost, probably people churning the cards too much. So it is what it is, but you know, something to think about. Now, let's see, the Freedom cards, they're a little bit more lenient. So of course you have the Freedom Unlimited and just a regular Freedom card. So with both of those, you can get both cards because they're different enough. You know, the benefits, the cash, the spend bonuses are different enough where it makes sense to have both cards in your wallet. So they entice people to have both cards with the sign-up point bonus. So you can get both $150. And you can, the period is a little bit shorter. It's just at 24 months between the time you get it and when you can get it again. So a little bit easier to do, a little bit faster to churn. So I'm already on my second year for both cards. So I'll probably be doing that sometime later this year. But yeah, so that's the Freedom cards, pretty straightforward. The Ink business cards, I don't really want to get into. I've done a little research on this a few months ago when I was considering it, but it's very sketchy, I would say. And I don't necessarily support, you know, the methods that people are using. Now you can do it, you know, it's on you, but I just think it's very risky. You can put your relationship with Chase, you know, in line if they catch on to you, if you're doing some of this type of churning techniques, I guess you can say. But yeah, if you want to look it up, feel free. It's all over Reddit and whatnot, but I won't, like I said, I don't really condone it, but you know, you do you. So yep, but that's it, guys. Those are the major rules when it comes to Chase. So the 524 is a big one. The sign-up point bonuses is just something to take into consideration. And yeah, if you guys have any other questions or comments, just leave them down below. If you have any questions that you want me to do a video on, again, just leave it down below and I'll consider it if I think it's important enough for me to do a video on to share it with other people. I'll definitely do it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If it helped you out, hit that like button, share with friends, subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.